So we're here with Paul Carroll, who's the Security Systems Administrator for Hillsborough Community College District. Paul implemented Threatstop and has a story to tell about it.
Yeah, Threatstop has been an advantage for us in a couple of areas. Mainly, we had a situation in which our spam gateways were being inundated with spam, and we were just under practically a denial of service. And by implementing Threatstop, what happened is, this was during the storm worm, and what we were able to do is by implementing Threatstop, it was able to offload the top spam attacks by dropping the connections at the firewall before they'd actually take any resources on the firewall or on the spam gateways. And by doing that, we were able to open up our gateways for good traffic. At that time, we were also inundated with a massive amount of spam and had serious end user complaints. And after putting Threatstop in place, and literally in 15 minutes, the difference was noticed. And overnight, our user base, our complaints just skyrocketed in a downward fashion. So that was a definite benefit. The other way that we could have addressed that was to put additional spam gateways in place, put a load balancer in place, beef up the RAM, beef up the CPU process on those boxes, which would have just been, trying to play catch up with the load from the worm or from any spam. By putting Threatstop in place, we were able to not have to spend those dollars in increasing our hardware platform. The other advantage it has is I'm the only security engineer here at the college. I'm one person crew. So by putting Threatstop in place, what it provides for us is, in effect, a virtual full-time employee. By putting Threatstop there and having the sensor net of all the different firewalls reporting back on what rises above the noise and is actually serious threats, it allows me to not have to think about that, not to have to go to the list every day and grab those and manually update all my firewalls. Because in effect, if I'm out sick or whatnot, that process would break down and we would be vulnerable. So by putting Threatstop in place, I have an extra employee virtually, and it makes me worry-free if I happen to not be at work that day.